I was born in South Africa, but when I was 5, my family left to go to Zambia, which was up near the Congo border. Amazing place to grow up. We lived in company houses, and I won't pretend there was any design involved. Then we moved down to a little country called Swaziland, where I went to boarding school. Because we moved a lot, I think I started taking over placement of furniture and doing a bit of decorating. So I guess it started from there. This was so long ago that there wasn't an interior design course available. So I did graphic design. I studied graphic design, and I worked in packaging design for a while. I was approached by a friend of mine who was working in a design studio, and we went into business together. So I did that lovely combination of a career and motherhood. Shortly after that, we won an award, which was quite a prestigious award. And I think that was the first time that I started to realize that I had a talent. I came to Australia with a portfolio. Hare and Klein, I started in '89. I think if you've worked for yourself for a reasonable amount of time, you consider yourself unemployable. I think that the thing has changed the practice more than the clients have been the team of designers that have come to work for me. That wonderful injection of youth and enthusiasm and creativity is, to me, the thing that has significantly changed Hare and Klein. Often we'll work on a job for 5 years, and the amount of, any designer would know, the amount of documentation, sleepless nights, concepts, client meetings is enormous. So once that job is delivered, you have this moment in time where you can photograph it and capture it. And after that, it's like an artist giving away a painting. People will look through a design book and just see pictures. I wanted to delve a bit deeper so that there could be an understanding of what goes into producing a project. It's not just pretty pictures. So the process that we go through with the client is very important. That they are involved, and we don't override their concerns or their wishes. We may expand their horizons, we may take them further than they were prepared to go to begin with. I think that's our job. But I think that it's also really important that people have a sense that it's their home and not ours. I think good design is design that stands the test of time, and I know that's a cliche, but I think it's a true cliche. I like to look back at work that I did 30 years ago and think, yeah, it's okay, it still works. Often some of the most interesting work we've done has been when a client has pushed us out of our comfort zone. And we're finishing a house at the moment where the client said, I want lots of pink marble. Now that's not something that we've generally worked with pink marble, but I'm just so delighted with the result because we're about to photograph it and it's gorgeous. We are very conscious of it being collaborative, and we have this thing that we jump on our egos before we go into the room, because the best outcome for the client is when your landscape architect, your interior designer, when all of those, and your builder obviously, when all those people are working collaboratively, that's when you get the best results. The best thing about my career as a designer has been that it's opened my eyes. It has given me a wonderful excuse to travel, and when I travel, to see things that I perhaps wouldn't have. I've learned a lot about architecture. I've met some of the most interesting people, and it's an ever-evolving career. It hasn't ended yet, and I don't really see an end to it because I'm still loving the projects that are coming in, and I'm excited by them. And there is not a day that I wake up and think, oh no, I've got to go to work. At this stage of my career, I'm excited.